Hello and welcome back. Today I'm going to begin working on another app I begun earlier when I first started dabbling with Flutter, and that's this little app here, a life tracking app for the game of Magic. So we'll just start this app up, let it compile. So yesterday I just began dabbling with a little intro screen. As you can see, when I restart the app here, it spins the dice around and then comes up with the life tracker. So I'll break that out shortly into a dedicated screen file and break out the main functionality to another file as well. So this app, just to give you a basic idea, tracks life totals for a card game where getting down below 20 life typically means you're dead. And yeah, it's got some options to change the colour of the screens for each user. It also tracks multiple users if appropriate. So we'll go back to the starting point. Now the first thing I wanted to do was to take the new screen I created yesterday which I called the intro screen, and I want to get rid of that. Oh, I want to do it from the top here. And I want to create a new Dart file in our main project. New Dart file. Oh, first we want a new folder. New directory, we'll call it screens. And then in here we're going to create a new Dart file. And let's call this intro screen. Perfect. So that's our intro screen Dart file. And right now our program's screaming when we try and hot reload that. So what we need to do is we need to import that file. Import. It's our screens directory. And call it intro screen.dart. Yep. Is that not happy? What happens if we create it? Where does it put that? It's thrown it in the lib directory. So let's get rid of that. And move this one in here. Now does the intro screen we need to import some basic libraries for that. Also wants the timer. Probably one using most of these here in the app already. There we go. And okay, it also wants to know about the intro screen is calling our main counter function, which is our main screen. So we could import the main dart, or we could be good people and also move our main function out as well. So we'll call this okay. It's a big one. Now this is going to protest a lot. It wants all of those imported libraries. And our intro screen also wants to import perfect. Now what are we missing in our counter app from our import? I think we're after the vibration module. And using that one. That's a new error. This one could probably actually get away. I think most of these now. Missing static target. Let's see what that's about. Okay, this may just want a full reboot. Let's try that. It's compiling. Magic. Okay, so there's plenty of scope to optimize my code here. But one thing I quickly wanted to work on today, because I do have this option here to change the background color and to change the foreground color, it's currently not very clear that these circles along the bottom are actually the background color. So I thought I'd make these little rectangle squares with rounded corners. So I'm going to find the code for one of those, and using the circle border function to create that button at the moment. So if we just quickly Google this on Flutter, we're going to find the definition there, and we can see that it's a form of an outline border, and I actually want the rounded rectangle border. So let's change this to be a rounded rectangle border, and then that needs a border radius. And I think we can do it like that. So border radius geometry. Try. Okay. I'm missing something here. constructor. Pretty sure it takes an integer. There we go. Reload that. Oh no, it's not happy. There we go. Try that. Could have looked up here and seen I used a rounded rectangle somewhere else. Now, you can see I got ahead of myself. I was editing the wrong widget. So let's undo that. Don't get ahead of yourself. We are after the choose new color. Okay. Now we've got our square. But what we'd like to do, I think, still looks nicer with a little bit of rounded corners on there. So I think that's about the right level. And now we can take this shape and we can update the shapes for the next 4. There we go. That's a lot clearer. Okay. Now I can make these colors match up if I actually move my no background option to the far left there. So that's this icon here. Drop that from there and move it to this top of this list. There we go, that's starting to make a little bit more sense. So we have a black background with a green life total. Awesome. So improved the functionality a little bit there of the app, and we've also broken out the app into our intro screen, so I can work on that a little bit later and make it a bit prettier. And our main code. Fumbled our way through it, but programming is usually not a linear process with lots of twists and turns. So the next thing I might do is actually build the app bundle. And so that should be updating the file here. So it's in the outputs bundle release directory, and that's just updated. So what I can do is I can update this. This is the first app I ever got in the App Store, or the Play Store rather. So I'm quickly going to log in here, go to the app itself, releases, the release dashboard, create new release, and I just realized it's going to reject because the last version I uploaded was version 10. So if I upload the file we've just compiled, it's going to complain at us. So I'm going to have to update this. I'll just double check there's no passwords in this file here. Sorry, I just lost my recording there. I'll jump right back in. So yeah, I just navigated to the pubspec.yaml file, and it's the version number up here we had to update. So I updated that to version 11, and then I subsequently dropped the file in here and clicked the save button down here, then the review release, and submitted the app to the App Store. So that was the process for uploading the app to the Play Store rather than the App Store. And yeah, that's all we'll cover today, and yeah, catch you next time.